Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing a makeup look. Now this is basically how to look like you're wearing no makeup but still look like really good. And this is basically my go-to look every day. Depending on how much time I have, I'll do more or less or whatever. But this makes you look like you're not wearing a lot of makeup, but you look amazing. So this honestly takes me like 5 minutes or so. I don't use foundation. I know that a lot of people do wear foundation daily, but I just don't feel like I need, not that I don't need to, but I just don't. So you guys can customize it to your facial needs and everything like that, but let's get started. Okay, so I am going to start off on the eyes, and I am going to line my top. There we go. I'm gonna line my upper like waterline. I feel that this really does a lot. It makes your mascara blend a lot better, and especially for hooded eye people like me, it makes it look like you have eyeliner on without like taking up eye space and without looking too dramatic. So this is the Sephora waterproof 12-hour wear. This is just the one I like. I've been using it for a while, and I just make this really ugly face. Sorry, I can't talk while I do it. And you're just gonna wanna get as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, so there's one eye, so you can, sorry, my eye's watering now. But you can kind of tell the difference. It just kind of like opens your eye up a little bit more. Okay, so now on the lower lash line, I'm going to be using the Essence Extreme Lasting Easy Glide Waterproof in Silky Nude, and I'm gonna line the bottom lash line because this will really open up your eyes and really make you look like you're awake. Make you look like you're awake and just like really just open up your eyes. And it looks kind of weird, like when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm kind of like, that's really obvious, but honestly you can't tell at all. So then this is kind of like depending on my mood that day or whatever, I will do eyeliner. Now this is the Essence Dip Eyeliner Waterproof. I also really like the Stila All Day Waterproof Liner, but this is just a new one that I got. You have to be really careful when you open it because like it'll splatter everywhere, and then I just kind of like wipe off the extra. And I don't do a huge line. I just kind of do a little one. Good Lord, this is always what happens. And then this one's bigger, then I have to fix this one. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Whatever. So now onto mascara. I kind of do my makeup in like random order. I don't know. This is the Milani Lash Trifecta. It's lengthening, curls, and separates. I am so obsessed with this mascara right now. And I don't know if this is the waterproof kind. No. But, so it's fairly easy to get off, but it lasts so long, and like you don't need a lash curler, which is amazing. So you don't have to carry that around. But like, okay, here are my eyelashes right now. Okay, can you see them? And then we're gonna put this on, and it's gonna be great. So just make sure you really wiggle it down to the lash line. Like, look at that. That looks so good. And that's just one coat. So now I'm just gonna go in and apply the second coat. So here is the 2 coats of it, and I think it looks really good. Okay, so now onto eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Benefit Ka-Brow in the color 2. And I really like this stuff. Sometimes you have to like blend, sometimes you have to like blend it out a little bit more because it can get kind of like weird streaky, but I really like it. So just like little things like that, that literally took 2 seconds and it doesn't even look crazy, but it looks so much better than the other one, are like simple things to like where you don't really look like you have a bunch of makeup on, but you look a lot better. And then I'm gonna take the Benefit Gimme Brow in 1. This just kind of sets everything in place. And if you don't want to do dramatic brows, honestly, I just do this a lot of the times because it has little fibers in it, and so it kind of adds to your eyebrows, and because it's like colored, it just fills them in a little bit. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in Light, and I just do it under my eyes and then obviously, and then just in some discoloration areas. And I just blend it in with my finger because I feel that it just kind of melts in better. So then I'm just going to go in my problem areas. For some reason, this is like super red right now, and just depending on how much I want to do is how much concealer I put on, honestly. And so that is the face base. And then I take the Wet n Wild contour palette in Dulce de Leche. I really like using this as a setting powder under my eyes. It just like leaves a really like silky finish, kind of like if you've ever felt the what is it, the Makeup Forever one, like in Sephora, like how it feels so nice. This just feels so like finely milled. So I take that under my eyes, and then I actually forgot, I take a tiny bit of concealer and dab it on my eyelids just to kind of cover up the gross veiny eyelids. And also it's kind of like a tip for mascara, and my mascara will rub onto my eyes a lot. So what I do is I take the setting powder and I set my eyelids, and that helps a lot. Okay, so then for contour, I'm using the e.l.f. like Aqua palette with this little e.l.f. brush, and I just take some of this. And this is another thing that, like, if you're in a huge rush, like obviously you don't have to do this and like other stuff like that, but I just really like the way this looks, and it blends out really well. It's weird, I never do my makeup with this many lights on me. So like this stuff is kind of looking like a little like orangish, and my skin is freaking out. Of course, today I film like a video like with my skin in it. My skin freaks the freak out. So then after that, I take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I just kind of bronze like around the sides of my face to kind of just like blend everything together. And this I definitely use every day. And then the Tarte Skin Twinkle, I will use this just a little bit. I don't really do this very often, honestly, but it kind of just adds a little something something. And right there. And a lot of people would put blush on, but I don't wear blush because, as you can tell, my skin is pretty naturally red, so I kind of don't need that. So then for lips, you can either go with I use the Dior Lip Glow Color Revive Balm in 100, and I love this stuff. Like, I'm literally out of it, it won't go up anymore. It gives like nice color, and it moisturizes your lips and everything, and it's super quick and easy. Or I recently got the Maybelline Superstay Ink Matte Ink in color 10 Dreamer. I am so obsessed with this stuff. It is amazing. So it is a liquid lipstick, but it kind of stays a little bit tacky, and it doesn't dry out your lips super bad because I have really like naturally chapped lips, and so I can't wear a lot of liquid lipsticks because it just chaps them up so much, but this doesn't, and it stays on for so long, and it is just so great. So I'm gonna use this. I also don't like glob it on or anything. I just kind of use like, I pull it out and then I kind of like wipe it off a little bit. So right now it kind of feels like a gloss, but it starts to get a little bit tacky, and this is basically what it will look like all freaking day long. It's amazing. So then just to finish, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter just to kind of lock everything in place. And if you're definitely wanting like a more like natural look, I would recommend this. I use this basically every day. Well, I hope that you guys liked this and got some little tips to like not look like you're like a cake face, but still look really pretty and concealed and all of that kind of stuff. And bronzed and what have you. If you guys have any video requests or anything like that, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe. I would love for you guys to stick around. Follow me on Instagram, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!